Well, greetings all. We're coming at you from camp here. Got a beautiful day on our hands. Still in Anza Borrego State Park, just moved camps. Had to move up to a little bit higher elevation. It was just getting too warm down there at sea level. So we're up about 3,300 feet, about 10 degrees cooler up here. So very inviting to get out on a hike. I'm going to get out and explore the area, but give you a quick glimpse at camp here. But here we are. We got a fairly level place to park. Got the clam tent set up there. There are fire rings here, and in this state park they don't want you just making rock fire rings on the ground. You have to have a fire in either a metal container or one of the provided fire pits. Do you have some firewood there? So we'll try to get a campfire going this evening. And it's just a little bit greener and more scenic up here, surrounded by these rocky mountains and just these giant granite boulders. A really pretty spot. The weather has just been absolutely perfect. So we're going to try to get out and do a little hiking around here, explore around, and see what we're camped by. Let's do this. Well, it was a pretty short walk from my camp to the trailhead here, and it looks like this is a pretty short trail. It's not even half a mile. See if there's actually a spring down here. Looks like this drops down into a big canyon. Might be some elevation change here, we'll see. All right, here we are. I don't see no spring. It says end of trail there. Kind of poked around. Guess it's dried up. Kind of would think it'd be like right here, but it's dry as a bone. All right, I guess the spring has sprung. We're going to continue back up. This trail joined up with another trail on the way down, so we'll see where that goes. We get up on this ridge here. We're starting to see these shrub oaks here. Don't know what actually those are called, but it is an oak of some type. Got little acorns on them. And then some junipers are popping up. You know, these junipers aren't at the lower level where I'm camped there. Nice to see some junipers. No berries. There's a lot of these dead trees here. I don't know what those are. But it has been a very, very dry winter out here. Normally in Borrego Springs there's a pretty extravagant super bloom come spring, but may not happen this spring. Of course there is time. We could have some heavy downpours between now and then, but it's not looking good so far. This juniper over here is loaded with berries. Check it out. Nice big healthy ones. So between the juniper berries and the acorns, and if that spring was flowing, food source and water source, that's why there are natives out here. I'm going to get a glimpse of Borrego Springs down there from up here. I believe I am camped down in here. So I'm pretty sure this is the trail that that hiker, Daybreak, Vlad, that I met my last camp was using this to get over this mountain range. So it's coming from Borrego, and I'm pretty sure it goes all, well, we can't get a view now, but gets you up over this mountain range. Could be wrong. This is called the California Hiking Trail. Ah, looks like we get a little viewpoint here. Oh, wow. Oh, you can see all the way to the Salton Sea. Crazy. Let me zoom in. That's the Salton Sea right there, that blue. Wild. Yeah, hard to believe Vlad hiked from all the way over there and he's only probably halfway. Borrego Springs down there. Rest at Anza Borrego State Park. Wow. Just barely see my camp. I'm camped like right there. Some of the first sage I've spotted up here. Ah, it smells so good. Nice. All right, we made it back to camp here. It's good to get out and explore. Kind of just did a big loop behind this first set of hills here. Went all the way around, and then we're up around this peak here, and then came down back into camp. Oh, and it's just a beautiful day today. There's a nice breeze. So in the sun, it's just like perfect. Not hot, not cool. All right, dinner is on. I grilled up the rest of the chicken that I had bought, marinated in salt, pepper, and sriracha sauce, chopped it up, and added some of this salad mix that I had for lunch. The dressing and everything on there, added a little bit more sriracha sauce, grilled chicken burritos. Well, good morning. Had a very nice night's sleep last night. Cooled off a little bit. I keep a thermometer up in the front of the cab and then one in back here. It was 41 up front and 48 back here. Did kick on my little wave heater for a little bit. Brought it up to about 65, so I shut that off and open up my back here. The sun's shining in, so it's warming up quickly. I think the high today is supposed to be in the low 70s again. It's been darn near perfect. The wind has been down, just a very slight breeze. And yeah, clear blue skies. So I think this morning is going to be a breakfast outside morning. It's warming up quick enough. Probably going to just hang out here for another half hour or so, finish up my tea, and then get out there and get some breakfast going. So this is the outdoor setup here, just using this 6x6 clam tent. This old table that I've been using for years. I don't even remember where I got that. It was a Walmart special or something, but it's been holding up. And this camp stove, still hate it. It is probably the worst camp stove that I've ever used, and I've used quite a few camp stoves, but I'm stuck with it and beyond my return window. Just going to try to make the best of it and see how long it lasts. But yeah, I think it's time to get something rustled up here. I think what really makes this stove not so good is it just has a poor regulation system. It's either like blasting really high, and if you turn it down too low, the flame is so weak that just the slightest draft of air blows out one of the burners. It's got 5. And you're just pumping out raw propane. So it's just not safe, not functional. Yeah, incredibly disappointed with it, but sometimes that happens. All right, this morning we're just doing kippers and eggs. Get these kippers warmed up first. Get them out in one piece would be nice. Oh, close to it. Oh yeah, smelling good. Just gonna fry up a couple eggs with that. That'll be breakfast. Goes the eggs. Last time I showed eggs in a couple videos ago, people are like, how much you pay for eggs? These were $3.50. I get eggs at Trader Joe's. I know there's a thing with eggs being really expensive, but $3.50 at Trader Joe's. They limit you to one. They limit you to 1 dozen, but still reasonable compared to some places charging $10 a dozen. All right. These shells in the trash. All right, got a little bit of onion here I'm going to slice up. Sprinkle that in there. That kind of steam. Yeah, I think we're just about there. Looking good. And this carbon steel pan's been doing good. I switched from cast iron to the carbon steel just to save weight, and I've been happy with them. Just as non-stick and clean up easy. So eggs come right out there. Nice. While the pan's hot, I just usually squirt a little bit of water in there. Anything that's left in there, it soaks in and loosens it right up. Top it off with a little bit of the sriracha. Yeah, it's on. I just want to thank you all for joining me in this video. Also wanted to give a big thank you to all those that have gone over to my Patreon page and joined. It really means a lot to me. Also, my YouTube channel memberships are open, and for those of you that have joined, I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. I am going to be having my stickers available again as well. The main original logo and also the Away We Go logo. These are the size of them there. I've got them on my water bottle. So those of you that have joined the Patreon, you get those when you initially sign up. And then also I'm going to be having them available separate for anyone that's interested that doesn't want to do the Patreon thing. And what this allows me to do is not put ads in the middle of my videos. That is something that YouTube really has been pushing lately, but we still have the choice to opt in or opt out of that. So when you watch YouTube videos and they have those video or ads placed throughout the video, that's by choice by the creator, and that's just something that I feel like takes away from my video content. Nothing against channel creators that do that. That's their thing, that's their channel. But on my channel and my videos, what I try to convey, to bring you out into nature with me, to give you a sense of peace and calming, to have an ad pop up in the middle of that, I just really feel like takes away from what I'm trying to do. And we don't have choice of what the ad content is. That's decided by Google and their AdSense corporation. So again, I really appreciate the support. I'd rather have the support come from my viewers personally than from this big ad corporation. So if those of you are wondering, that's the main reason why I'm doing this, and I'd really want to continue to have have my videos ad-free throughout the videos. I still have the ads occasionally at the beginning, at the end of the video, but I do not like them when they're interlaced throughout my videos. So I'm going to choose to opt out of that as long as that's a choice. I feel like one day YouTube is going to make that mandatory, but I'm riding it as long as I can, and hopefully that won't change for a long time to come. I do have the links to the Patreon and YouTube memberships in the video description, as well as on my About page. Again, I'll have the link to the stickers exclusively coming soon. Just have to get that worked out. It's been a while since I've had those posted, so I got to make sure that I have the inventory straight and I'll be able to ship those out promptly to you guys. So again, thank you. I really appreciate y'all just joining me for the videos and the extra support. Hope you're doing well out there, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again. Take care. Peace.